What up, guys? Annie Tier, Guild Forever, going to be uploading a, a reaction slash redirect to Demon Slayer. Like since whatchamacallit, Fate Apocrypha didn't earn enough likes, I decided to add this one to see if this gets enough likes. But hold up, let me move this microphone. Okay, but again, I've already gave my thoughts on Demon Slayer, so on and so forth. So if you want my initial, like, at the moment thoughts on each episode, make sure to watch the reaction all the way through from beginning to end, especially the end. That way you have my overall thoughts on said episode. For those of you that don't know, I mean, it's up. It says it up here for you, but the full-length reactions are in the description. Mega links. There's absolutely no way you should miss it. But yeah, this topic isn't so much about Demon Slayer as it is something else. I'm just using this as a redirect, but yeah, make sure you watch this video all the way through, or you're gonna miss something very important that may pique your interest. So please watch this video from beginning to end, otherwise you're gonna miss out. But first things first, I want to talk to you guys, and please, I really do need feedback on this. Tell me, all of you, I need you all to tell me. Do you guys still like the format that I have for my redirect? Because I've noticed not a lot of you watch my redirect, like the videos I post here on YouTube. Not a lot of you watch it all the way through. Like, believe it or not, you guys only watch like a good few seconds, but other than that, you just click off. So that's why I'm going with the thought in saying this. I'm thinking about changing the format of what I put out on YouTube and then redirecting stuff over to Mega. Granted, the Mega links are still going to be there, but instead of making, I mean, the review is still going to be in the YouTube video, but I'm thinking about doing it like this. Tell me, what do you guys think of this? Again, let me know your thoughts. I'd be more than happy to know what you guys think of this. Feedback is always important, so I need you guys to tell me as much as possible. What do you guys think of the idea of having a chopped up version of my reaction to said episodes of whatever anime I react to on YouTube, but I'm going to be cutting off the opening and definitely cutting off the ending, as well as cutting off a few bits here and there, like the video, well, you're still going to get, like I said, you're still going to get my review part of it toward the end of the video, but yeah, you'll see you'll get like some highlights of my reaction. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, that's how the format is going to be. That way, for people that don't want to not want to go on Mega, like use my Mega links to watch the full length unedited reactions, you can use this instead. Even though they're both free, so I don't see a reason why you wouldn't want to use Mega. But basically, you can go on here, watch the reaction chopped up, so that means no opening, no ending, as well as there's gonna be like some sort of filter on top of my reaction. Is going to be filtered out, so I'm gonna use like some effects or whatnot to make sure it's not completely clear. You'll still be able to see it, but there's gonna be some effects to layer on top of the reaction itself. That way it isn't too obvious. So yeah, that's going to be what I'll be posting on YouTube. That way you guys don't, for those that don't want to see it on Mega, you have a chance to see it on here. But again, no opening, no ending, chopped up, and an overlay on top of it, as well as my review portion at the end. But again, the point of this idea is to increase my watch time and get my comments and like ratio up. That's the whole point of this. So let me know if you guys want to see that, or if you don't, or you don't really care. Again, I won't know unless you guys tell me. But if this is something you definitely want to see, then make sure you watch all the way through. That way you have a chance to know what's going to happen. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing it that format. There's still going to be reactions on Patreon. Again, for those of you that don't know, Patreon, I have Google Drive links on Patreon because that doesn't affect me. And I know what you guys wondered, why don't you upload Google Drive links here on YouTube? Because if I did that, I'm gonna get striked. I ain't gonna get striked. Are you kidding me? I did that before, and trust me, I had an older channel taken down for these actions. I ain't gonna go buy it again. So that's why, to be honest, me just uploading videos chopped up is also kind of a risk, because I could still possibly be copyright strike. And I'm just saying, the moment I see one copyright strike, that stuff is gone. But again, the opening is going to get cut out, the ending is going to get cut out, there's going to be a filter over it, and the audio is going to be reduced. The audio is going to be reduced, that way it's not super clear, but just enough for you to hear bits and pieces here and there, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the whole point. So that's what I'm planning to do. Again, I'm not entirely sure how is it going to play out, but we'll see. But this is just another alternative for people that don't like Mega and rather see it all on YouTube, even though I'm not gonna lie to you, it really is better for everyone on Mega. Like, I don't see why wouldn't you use Mega. Like, it's super easy and it's safe for me. So, and it's free. Like, you really don't need anything except click the link, hit play, that's it. But again, this is just another alternative. If people really don't like my Mega links or whatever, this is another alternative. Okay, so let me know if this is something you want to see, or this is something you don't want to see or don't really care for. But regardless, my reviews for these episodes will still be at the end of the reaction, so don't you worry, we're still gonna have that, so there's nothing to be concerned about there. What else? Oh yeah, I will also let everyone know, voting is a thing on my Patreon. I think I said it. No, I have said it before. What do you mean I think? I know I've said it before. But yeah, so basically this is how it's going to go down there on Patreon. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to do my best to keep everyone informed. That way no one feels confused here or there. So on Patreon, there's a thing that I added, which is a voting poll. It only costs you $1 to participate. And whatever is voted on that poll will determine what goes up on Patreon. And I know what you're thinking, guys. Well, how does that affect anyone on YouTube if it's gonna go on? Well, look at it this way. Depending on said series, movie, manga, or whatever, depending on what it is, it could get voted and I could put it on YouTube instead. For example, hypothetically, if I said Solo Leveling is up right there and you can vote for it, Solo Leveling was already started on YouTube. So meaning, even if I have a poll voting for Solo Leveling or Black Butler manga on my Patreon, if one of them gets voted, it won't go to Patreon. It'll go to my channel because I started it there. Only certain series will get uploaded on Patreon versus here and there. It depends. But basically, for $1, you have an option to decide what gets uploaded and what doesn't. You have control over that. That's the point. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As well as, I'm not sure if you guys heard, but I'm also doing donation reactions. A full explanation on it, if you just go to my community posts, you'll see a full detailed description on it. Again, this is something you really don't need to do. This is something that I just put up there for people that want whatever they want up there. So yeah. So basically, this is how it goes down. You can put down $5 to ask for 3. Sometimes I'll make exceptions for 4, but basically $5, and I'll do 3 or 4 episodes of certain reaction series. And I'll upload it on Patreon or on YouTube, depending on what it is. And if you request something for manga related, for $5, I'll upload 10 chapters. 10 chapters or whatever series it is. But again, depending on what it is, it'll go up on Patreon or on YouTube. But if you're not a Patreon and you rather have it on YouTube, I'll do that for you, depending on what series it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. Again, that's just something separate. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. I also did something which is known as for gaming donation. For $5, I will do a 2 hour, sometimes less, but majority of the times 2 hour gameplay of whatever game you want me to do. Granted, preferably I'd like you to pick a game that I already have, but depending, if you really want to see this game, and if I don't have it, whether it be on the Switch or on Steam or a mobile game, if it's one I don't have, I would like a donation of $10 because again, it's gonna come out of my money either way to get said game, or you can also just donate it to me if you wish to. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to do that. Again, it's just something to put out there. Technically, the donation stuff, you guys don't have to do this. You really don't. It's just an option for people that wish to donate and help out the cause of the channel. But again, it's just an option. It's not required whatsoever. So don't worry about it if you don't want to. But yeah, other than that, just letting you know how things are going to go. Well, assuming it goes that way. It depends what kind of feedback I get from everyone. Oh yeah. And last but not least, here's the bigger one. The one that I saved for last. That way, for those of you that stuck around this far, excuse me, here it is. This is something for everyone, and I'm sure this will do good on my YouTube channel. Well, hopefully. I'm going to ask you guys 3 questions. 3 questions. And you answer those questions in the comment section of this video. Okay? In the comment section of this video. And the questions are as followed. Question number 1. What do you think is my favorite anime genre? For those of you that got to know me at least a little bit, this should be an easy one. But basically, in your opinion, what is an anime genre that is favorable to me? Okay, let me know that. Alright then. And again, I'm not really looking for a correct answer, more like an answer that I like the most. Does that make sense? And don't worry, we're gonna get the point to that. We're gonna get the point of this real quick after I show you all the questions. Question 2. Which is your favorite reaction series I've done? So out of all the reaction series I've been doing or finished, which is your favorite out of all of them I've done? Let me know. Again, this isn't really a right or wrong question. This is just if I like your answer, pretty much. Simple, straight to the point question. Question 3. Which reaction series would you like to see more of? More. This is also a very whether I like the question or not. Again, the point of these questions though is to really narrow down what people want to see in regards to my channel. This helps me and this helps you out. This helps me basically narrow down what people really want to see versus what they really don't want to see. And yeah, so that's how it's going to go down. And I know what you're wondering. So after I answer these questions, what do I get out of it? Why should I spend my whole time looking through these questions, really thinking about an answer and commenting? Why do I care about that? Like, why? Simple, because this is why. Whoever answers from these 3 questions, whoever, man, I cannot speak today. Whichever answers I find in the comment section of this video that I like the most, I will pick that one person and be like, hey, I like what you put down. So, and that person gets the chance to request any reaction series for the following episode. It'll be just one, but that will be counted as a roundabout. You see what I mean? So, if I like your answers, I say, hey, I like your answer. What first episode of a series do you request, or whatever ongoing series I'm watching at the moment? You'll be like, for example, let's say, Fruits Basket. I pick fruit baskets, or wherever I left off on fruit baskets, because I'm pretty sure I posted the reactions here on YouTube. I pick whatever episode I have to continue on next from Fruits Basket, one episode. I'll upload it to you. I'll upload it to YouTube, and then that'll count as a juggle, which means from there, depending on the certain likes to no likes ratio will determine whether we'll get another one or not. So if we don't get another one, I will be posting a different reaction video the following day or whatever, and then I'll have another series of questions. Okay? And depending on which questions I like the most, I'll pick that one. They request a series, it gets uploaded. The cycle continues over and over. The only time the cycle discontinues is whenever the likes ratios do not meet a certain requirement. And I will say this. For example, I'm about to post Demon Slayer right now. If this gets a certain amount of likes, so basically 15 likes or more, it'll get another juggle in, and whatever answers come up here will not count. We'll just continue to more Demon Slayer until the like ratios do not meet said amount. Therefore, this way, it'll constantly keep me active on what to post, what not to post, what people want to see, what people don't want to see, vice versa. And at the same time, this gives people a chance to really request what they want. And again, this is a YouTube exclusive thing that I'm doing. That way, it's not just people on Patreon getting exclusive stuff, it's also people on YouTube. That way now YouTube has its own thing going, Patreon has its own thing going, okay? So this way, both sides of the spectrum are happy. It's not just one favoring the other. So that's the point of this little project, so to speak, that I'm trying to start. Again, I need feedback though if you guys want the same review format, or if you rather have chopped versions of my reactions in said video. Okay? And then from there, yeah, from there, the review is still gonna be in there nonetheless, so don't you worry about that. But yeah, in the nutshell, that's basically it. Like, that's basically it. Again, the whole point of what I'm doing here is to increase views, increase watch time, and increase likes and comment ratio. That's the point of this strategy. It benefits you guys and it benefits me. It's a mutual agreement, and it's a mutual benefit. It's not just me that benefits, it's both sides. And at the end of the day, it's freaking free. So it doesn't really hurt anyone. If anything, you gain more than hurt. So yeah, let me know on your feedback on this. Again, you have to watch this from the beginning to the end in order to understand what I'm putting out there. Oh yeah, one last thing before I cut this video off. Whatchamacallit. I want you to, in the comments section, separately from the question, well, but in the same post, I want you to hashtag, what should I name this? I want you to hashtag challenge juggle, because I think that's what I'm going to call this one. Challenge juggle, because I'm challenging you with questions, and whoever I like, and whoever's answers I like, wins the questionnaire. So I guess I'm going to call this challenge juggle. I know, there's a lot of juggle names. Don't judge me, okay? I'm trying. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Let me know what you overall think. And yeah, depending on what your feedback is, will determine how it'll be seen. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me, guys. Don't forget to answer the questions. If you want to have a chance to have your answers picked as the one reaction series on whatever it is, keep it appropriate. And yeah, that will be the continuing juggle. I'm basically handing over command of the anime juggle to you guys. But again, that's only if you want to take advantage of this. And if you do want this, then all you have to do is comment, like it's not difficult. It really isn't. So anyway, guys, that's it from me. Peace. I'm out.